hello everybody, and welcome. I am the Beta Plan, and this is Europa Universalis 4. We are playing as currently Lorraine. Of course, our end goal is to form Lotharingia, but, well, that's going to be some time. We recently captured these two provinces from the Palatinate, and, well, currently we have a little bit of a decrease in the unrest because, well, we bumped out a little rebellion, but I think I'm going to even demand more from them. This could be a... Oh, nice, the coalition is disappearing. This could be a bit of a risky play, I'll admit that. Yeah, we'll just continue like this. They are leaving the alliance, but yeah, definitely, voila, now there's unrest again. Despite that it had recently had a rebellion, it is immediately popping up again. So I expect that to occur before even the Barrows. I don't know how to pronounce this country, and I'm apologizing for that. But this is decaying. Ooh. Is incorruptible. Nice. Let our Duke replace certain high-ranking officials, because corruption is not a thing in our country. Our heir, Desiree, is now well-advised, plus one advisor. We're gonna have a lot to choose from, considering that we also have the plus one from our ideas. By the way, I've decided that I will focus on administration for some time, because we have administrative ideas, and of course we don't have yet a dynamic court, but we will get plus one. Oh! We lost our casus belli against you. That will not do. We need a casus belli against Strasbourg if we want to... Relative of Savoy. Savoy. You have 4,000 troops. You have only 4,000 troops? Yowza, you're weak. Eee, Burgundian noble rebels. Yeah, we will take that spy network construction, sure. How are we doing? Actually, we could take another advisor. We have some decent income, so why the heck not? Discipline. Let our soldiers fight better. And let's make even faster spy networks. Let's go. Let's go. This man is a little on the old side, I have to admit, but... There we go. With the additional discipline, the rebellions that are definitely going to happen. And see, these guys are disappearing, so that's going to be good and dandy anyways. Look, can you do this rebellion stomping as well, please, in the Palatinate? Can you also do that while you're drilling? No, you cannot. Now, I'm going to let you drill a little bit, because I think we can stomp out that rebellion anyways, and we are very poor right now on our professionalism. So, yeah. Poland. Has Poland been excommunicated? Did I see that correctly? Heir is... Ooh. So you don't have an heir. Is that what I see correctly here? Yeah, because this is a different family name. It's Brandenburg. I was curious just for a moment, because we do still have a marriage with Savoy, but we don't really want that anymore. Savoy broke their alliance with us, and if they have... Yeah, they would take another alliance, no surprise, they're now so weak. But, and I also probably want to break it with Portugal. Why am I considering those things? Well, mainly because I really would like... yes, we love a good story, sure. We kind of want enemies closer by, because although Portugal is nice as defensive, they're not going to help us in a war that is going to be this far away from them. They are no longer interested. The Provence had areas over here, so that's probably why they considered it close by enough. But I say we're going to drop both the alliance with Portugal as well as the alliance with the royal marriage with Savoy. I'm probably going to let Luxembourg skid away from us. I don't think we need it anymore. as a claim. It is a 12 province claim. This one is 15. I find it more important. So I probably will grab that one. Het War with Brabant. I still do it. Still do the English one. Het War with Brabant. It's not Brabant. It's not how you pronounce that. I know this. Civil War. Oh. But it's 0 progress. So, not exactly sure how that works. Okay, you've been beaten up. And I believe you are one of our potential targets. If you were not allied to Denmark. Hey, we need... Strasbourg can be our thing. You know what we also should do? Fabricate the claim. Build you. Pull back. Build it way too long. Here, have a nice big insult. Do you wish to send a scornful insult? This will degrade the relation by 100. Again, 10 power rejection. A scornful insult will double the loss of opinion, but also make their enemies like us more. It costs 5 prestige. So Denmark and England would like us better. Randomize a new insult. It will always cost 5 prestige. Yeah, sure. Send a scornful one. My last visit to the commode was vastly more enjoyable than a dinner with the Burgundian ambassador. Ha! How dare he! And, oh, we've got 30 now with you, so we can refabricate the claim on Strasbourg. We want that because we want to be able to, in the end, vassalize the Palatinate. Because the Palatinate is one of the people that can vote, along with Trier. So that's 2 ways that I would like to get. No, it's Baden. I almost thought it was me, but I have the birds through it. I really would like to get myself voted on. They are at -9 for evaluating us. They don't like the relation. They don't like our legitimacy. That is one of the major things. So yes, it's about if it's about relationships, we want to get vassals over here. And we do want to vassalize you, but you are allied to Denmark. So taking out Cologne would also be nice, because that is also somebody that has voting power. So if we could get the Palatinate, Trier and Cologne as our vassals, then we have 3 votes in the HRE standard, which almost makes us the equal of Austria. Perhaps I should... I am going to suck up to Bohemia. I mean, I don't think it will help. Whoa, Scotland, you got Scottish Pretender rebels. But for now it might be nice, and I am going to suck up to Brandenburg. I kind of want allies that are closer by. So I'm more inclined to go for them. We will not gain corruption. We will gain 1 corruption. Remember that we came to their help. Gosh darn it. But yeah, I don't think the alliance with Savoy or Portugal is right now. Or we don't even have an alliance with Savoy, but I also don't want to have Savoy anymore. How old are you? Are you about to die? 61. It could be. We are 37. So we will definitely live for some time longer. Trier has embraced the Renaissance. Sure. Want stability for a little bit of gold. Yes, even in in times where we are losing some cash to root out corruption, we'll do that. Yeah, and I'm rooting out corruption as fast as possible. I don't have use for papal influence. We're too small to get anything, and we don't have a cardinal anymore active, so we'll take the prestige. Golden era for the Ottomans. Good for them. 70%. Not needed yet. There we go. Money is going back up. Baden declared war on their rival Mulhouse. Baden is you, right? Yeah. Whoa. Brabant just became big. They took two locations. They don't have problem with yeah, sure. with oh, definitely. Idea is lowered, and then let's get that tech. With this being, isn't this Holy Roman Empire land? Yes, it is. We're gonna have to see. I really need to time it very carefully when I am going to let. Yeah, maybe we should have that go to France. Oh, France is invading England, actually. Holy smokes. Yeah, but at the point, I wouldn't be surprised if France and us goes to war. Because, let's face it, we want territory that they have permanent claims on. Oh, they don't have it. England has it. I think France will also get it. But yeah, we want the Burgundian territories. Yeah, Luxembourg is no longer a rightful part of our territory, sure. By the by, I should do this. It may hurt the relationships with. These are provinces of our interest, thank you. We really want those. The other ones we have simply claims on because that has usefulness for us. Because of expansion, a little bit of border friction, that will be fine. There it is. Oh snap, that was faster than I anticipated. I need a tick of morale. That's too fast. Shoot! I didn't have the morale yet. Darn it, now they have... yeah, and now we have the looming disaster, of course. Sure, we'll gain a base tax. Hold on, do not want to have to maintain diplomat. Recall diplomat. Lorraine, this is back under our control. Let's do less aggressive expansion. And after that, we'll probably do the war taxes. I think you were also at 100. Yes, so we will call you back as well. I didn't do that. I didn't time that right. I should have considered that a little better. Now they have more years of legitimacy, seizure of land, autonomy decreased. I don't see them having issues with regarding to being wanting to be free. Unlawful territory. Separatism is plus 11 over there. Oh, separatism plus 16. Ah, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, let's go to France. Let's just make them happier with us. No, France, we will not transfer trade power. Bohemia likes us a little better. They're willing to take an alliance with us. That is a way more powerful ally within the HRE. I'm gonna do this. And I will also send them for a marriage. So with this, Bohemia is an ally of ours. They are rating us at 225 points. They're pretty happy with us right now. Legitimacy is one of the major issues. We're also going to... let's wait with the technology. Because we have an idea group in which we pay less for our technology. So I don't think it's right now to do. National tax modifier. I don't need papal influence. I will take that stability. Plus 3 freaking stability. That is amazing. But yeah, access actions. All for military access. Let's do that. 235 points. The relations is higher. They have an alliance. We have a royal marriage. Our diplomatic reputation of Baden is better than ours. And they have an incredible legitimacy. We don't. That is the main reason why Bohemia is currently not voting for us. But that is an elector that we have as an alliance within the HRE. And I think that is perfectly fine. And that does mean that we're currently at our 404 relationships. But we are going to definitely... You know what? Dynastic actions break royal ties. It will lose us 1 prestige and 1 stability. I'm going to confirm this. Goodbye. +3 stability is not really needed. And we don't really need the ties with Savoy. You hate us right now. Fine. You hate us. We don't care. When is our truce up with Strasbourg? Quite some time away from now. Okay. And yeah, we will probably dissolve this alliance, but we will dissolve it naturally. We'll wait until either Philippe, who's 35, or we are dead. But now we have at least a relationship slot for if we can either vassalize the Palatinate or Trier. Allied to Switzerland. Yeah, I need small allies of Trier. Maybe I should fabricate a mines over here in Nassau. Yeah, I know. We'll get there in a different way. Oh! Oh my! Desiree dies! Now, a hunting accident. Now, I have to say, Desiree isn't great with 2-4, but ouch. Because Desiree is actually the name of my... Desiree is the name of my fiance, but having a 5-4 free as heir is amazing! Thank you! Thank you. Yeah, aggressive expansion is right now a problem on lawful territory. In the end, they will like us a lot better. You won't want an alliance because you have already... to Bohemia right now, that's one of the problems. Besides, you had already too many diplomatic relationships and you had a neutral attitude. So Brandenburg wasn't going to ally us anyways. Which is a bit of a shame. Würzburg wouldn't be a bad thing. They're expanding quite rapidly. You are allied to Brunswick and Nassau. Nassau might be a bit of a problem, but... I don't think it's bad to start kissing up to a little bit to the people. The Burgese will not gain additional land. We can no longer claim that the French Comte. Okay, we will need to make claims again. And we now have disloyal burghers. The bourgeoisie. A national unrest is now just... A France's opinion will lower. No, we can't have France's opinion lowered of us. That is a little too much. Gosh darn it, I'm getting very bad events at this moment. Let's do this. The Papal State's opinion is at least 100. No, have a legitimacy of at least 90. That's going to be difficult. Base production in Metz needs to be 10. We also have... Fine, we'll do that one. Thank you for the money. That at least solves a little bit. And you are now happy. Now, the nobility should soon be happy enough again. Yeah, so far even has announced Lorraine as a rival. Strasbourg is big enough to rival us? Brabant lost a little bit of territory at least. Let's do Trier, because we do want Trier in the end. Not sure if a future vassal should be rivaled, but... And... let's call you back. Let's start coverting actions over here again in Burgundy. Yeah, it is always going to be a period of whoa, you got a 3-star general. Nice. There's always going to be a period of war and then a period of rest when you are in part of the HRE, because you can't expand too quickly. That will definitely damage relations too strongly. We still have a truce with Strasbourg and the Palatinate, so we can't do anything there. And I doubt that we can declare war upon you, so that France would come in, because we don't have 10 favors with France. Did they grow? I have the feeling the army grew. That's interesting. Here, there we go. Idea. Now, pay attention for a moment. I know already know how it works, but 586 military points. Right? Let's get that one. 4 defense is increased. And now it's 526. Ta-da! That is where we're going to get a lot of our points from. In a sense, saving our points. Strasbourg no longer a valid rival. Voila, we still have tons of power projection. Most excellent news. Government reform progress increased. Sure. I have a new active cardinal. Okay. Occupied by Trier. Oh dear, Nassau is getting destroyed. That may mean that Trier would become bigger already, which might not be too bad. We lost our discipline guy, apparently. At the age of 40, there's another discipline guy. And I will take that. Just, our current guy is so good, Duke Charles de Montesquieu. And Ferdinand Philippe de Montesquieu is also not bad with his 5-4-3. In fact, that is amazing. Trier has around us as a new rival. Sure, Trier. Yeah, Nassau is really, really weak right now. We may want to grab Nassau so that we can start fabricating on Frankfurt. Because the problem is I don't dare attack Trier directly. Because if I attack Trier directly, Denmark is going to come in. And that's not something we want. So we don't want that in particular. And if we want to attack Burgundy, everybody else would come in, but not... Yeah, so we're going to fabricate on Nassau. I'm sorry, Nassau. I would not want this, but we need to attack you in order to have a way to attack. No, we'll take 100% on the administrative points. Thank you very much. Darn, that's moral of armies lowered. Oh, Nassau gained a little bit of land back. Supporting the Florentine school. Sure, we can handle that, though I have to admit the ducats are starting to be a wee bit on the weak side. How much do we need? We can fabricate a claim already. Okay, let's fabricate on Luxembourg. And let's just continue with fabrication on Burgundy. Trier already gave it back, but Cologne didn't. Cologne is growing big. Cologne actually likes us. Cologne would take an alliance with us. If we take an alliance with Cologne and get them to vote for us as well, like just like with Bohemia, and get Trier, and that might be... Cologne is getting big. Cologne, do you have Aachen? No, you do not, because we need Aachen to form... And which... you have Rhenish, which I do want. Lands. So in the end, I may want to attack you a wee bit. Difficult decision here. Friesland is also quite an interesting one. Cologne has a permanent claim on this. Okay. Didn't realize. They have a lot of claims. Yeah, Cologne might actually be a little bit... In the end, I would like Flanders, Holland and Brabant and whatever you not. Friesland wouldn't be a bad one. Just wish I could handle Brandenburg a little better, but... Or Austria. Austria in the end would be amazing if we can get it. But right now we won't. That won't happen. Perhaps we should wait with shopping for... Well, we can handle another alliance. Yeah, but we're waiting until making one person a vassal, so I say wait with this. Oh! And there Cologne lost a little bit of the terrain as well. I had to give it back to Berg. So, not as necessary, I think. Anymore. Alright. Of which province are you part of? Of Hesse. Oh, that is annoyingly... It's not really what we want. Should we vassalize Nassau? It is all in order to get to Trier. It is basically Trier's... Oh no, there's military access. I was for a moment. Wait, what? You are allied to Burgundy? No, no, no. They're not allied to Burgundy. The problem is that the territory that we have here, this is part of the Palatinate, which is this province is the only additional one that's in it. Which, in a sense, is kind of annoying because we want to vassalize the Palatinate, but we did make this core territory, which is logical because we didn't have that many. Cologne wants military access, sure. Cologne, with whom are you at war? That you want this? That's not about war. For some reason. Okay. Can take a little bit more technology. And it's a -5, so we definitely want to take this. There we go. Fortunately, we don't really need much of this because we don't have any ports. But we have already... we have incorruptible, ahead of time technology, and positive stability. Our tech will definitely lower a lot of the possible corruption gain. Is this actually our max force right now? No, it's not. Give me another longbow. Salzburg wants access. I don't know why you want access so far when you have war with Bohemia. Now Bohemia is starting to consider us. It's only 40 points away, and it's mainly because of our legitimacy being so crap. Maybe I should wait with Trier. It's good to have a rival nearby, and I should just focus on the Palatinate right now. I don't know if I want the Palatinate to be... If I want to grab this one for myself. Where currently Brandenburg is sieging. Which also may be that I have to wait with this war anyways. Because they might not be willing to come in. Do I want to wait on this or do I want to grab the technology? I think I might want to grab the technology to get the second idea group. Which may actually become a military idea. What combos well with innovative ideas? I do not know. Can we check that already? If we take a military idea group. How do you check this again? If you combine it with innovative, religious, innovative, production efficiency. Yeah. Come on. Innovative. Leader siege ability and siege plus 10%. That might be interesting. That's offensive. How about defensive? Fort maintenance is lower than fort defense. I mean, we do already have plus 20% to it from Lorraine ideas, but yeah. This will give us infantry combat ability. It's quality ideas, plus 5%. Which I do like. Innovative does not have a combination with this. No, it has it on top. Fort maintenance lowered and garrison size. I don't really care for that. And naval ideas we're never gonna pick. Anything else that's of interesting? Advisor cost lowered. Aggressive expansion impact. Influence ideas. Income from vassals. Liberty desire of subjects. Diplomatic annexation cost. Diplomatic relations +1. Reputation increase, which I think is good. Vassal fort contribution. Unjustified demands -50%, which is really nice. The other one might be diplomatic ideas, because that also gives me more diplomats and additional improved relationships. Province war score cost is also lowered, which I like, and diplomatic technology is lowered. What is this in combination with innovative ideas? Advisor cost lowered and diplomatic reputation increased once more. Advisor lowered and lowered aggressive expansion impact. Come from vassals, diplomatic vassal war score contribution. Is there not one that lowers aggressive expansion impact directly? It's province war score cost. That's not what I. Hold on there a minute. Diplomatic annexation cost. I don't want to annex a lot of my vassals at the beginning because I first want to become HRE. And because of that, I need to have these vassals survive. So I need to have the Palatinate and Trier survive. So I'm not really keen on annexing them. Diplomatic reputation is really good, but it's also in diplomatic ideas. Envoy travel time I don't mind so much. I think I may want just diplomatic ideas. Oh, but this gives me advisor cost and diplomatic reputation. So this does not lower aggressive expansion impact. It only lowers the province war score cost. Unjustified demands minus 50%, which is good. You gain the following benefit. Lower impact on stability from diplomatic action. Don't know really what that means, to be fairly honest. I will not take another administrative ideas, don't get me wrong, but I'm just looking. Is offensive good? Recruitment time, leader shock, prestige from land battles, siege ability, yes, that's good. Land force limit modifier, discipline is really nice. The other one is aristocratic ideas, perhaps. Military tech cost lowered. And yearly absolutism is really nice. So, national manpower modifier also increased. And a diplomat. And a leader without upkeep. Mercenary manpower is a little less. But nobility loyalty in equilibrium gets increased. And production efficiency, which is kind of interesting that it gives that. Would this may become our I'd probably go with diplomatic ideas and then with military ideas, and yes, then we're just constantly lowering the costs of things. But I think in order with the HRE to have friends everywhere and to be able to maintain a lot of relations, I think we're gonna have to go that route. So I think I will take that because diplomatic tech is a little less needed for us. Because we're not going to go overseas and expand that way. Friesland, I do want to talk to you. Nope, not send an insult. Improve relations. Hold on. I'm not happy about you, though, Brabant. You're becoming way too much of a powerhouse. Which, on the other hand, could mean that if we ally with you, you're allied to freaking to England. Holy moly. Well done. Let me just improve relationships with you as well. I'm gonna let this episode run a little longer because, well, we didn't really gain a lot in this episode. We didn't do much because I was looking for around way too much to who I'm going to ally. We could hire him, gain some army professionalism, or we lose 5 prestige. I don't want to hire him because it's gonna cost too much. I'm gonna have to lose the prestige, which I don't like. Did you seriously just... Oh, wait. Speaking of which, I should do that. Hey. Economic actions. Issue embargo. I should issue an embargo also to you. Issue an embargo to Burgundy. And issue an embargo to Trier. I hadn't done that at all. Yes, we will take this. And then our second idea group is gonna be diplomatic ideas. There we go. that's going to be the end of this episode, where we decided on our second idea group, where we are going to check if we could once declare war upon Burgundy. I really would like France to be in there. I think I will move these troops, by the way, to Barrois, because if I do it over here, I can immediately start invading this and hopefully that sooner than the French can. Oh, who now have a permanent claim on it? Do they have a permanent claim on us? No, they do not. That's a good thing. But then they can have this territory. I will want that territory, which is going to, at a certain point, lower my relations with them incredibly. Which means that maybe Austria is then willing to do something. They are slowly taking stuff. This was from the Third League, and they took it away from the Third League. Austria, you nasty. Yeah, you nasty, Austria. We need to consider that. Let us look one thing before we go away and end this episode. Hold on. Declare war. Yeah, France is not willing to come in. Portugal. Yeah, see, distance war. This is why Portugal is not interested enough. Bohemia does not own Lorraine 100,000 favors. Otherwise, Bohemia will be willing to come in to fight against Burgundy. So, Bohemia is a better ally to us than Portugal is. Because Portugal is with the distant war issue. I think in the next episode we are going to go and declare war on Strasbourg again. And we're going to make the Palatinate become our little vassal. And I think in the meantime we need to start shopping for a secondary ally. I would like Brandenburg, but they're not going to be in there. I mean, I would love to get Austria, but they're not going to do it. I mean, royal marriage only gives you a +10 towards making an alliance. Can't check now because we broke the alliance. Milan also wouldn't be a bad ally, to be honest. What about Milan? They're becoming a powerhouse over here. Now later we probably need to possibly take a little piece out of Milan, but right now they might be a decent ally. The other one might be Aragon, actually, I just realized. Neutral attitudes towards Lorraine. Aragon has too many diplomatic relationships. You don't like my navy strength, you don't like my army strength. So, basically, you're never gonna do it. You're allied to both Venice and Genoa. Interesting. Naples is too far away, I think, to be interesting to me. Milan might be a good ally. And the other one might be Venice. Lorraine is threatened by Austria. Venetian opinion about Lorraine is also good. Oh, but now we can improve relations a little more. It's -22 though. They're not too keen on it. Who are you? Who's this? Naples. Mantua, Aragon, the Knights. Because if I have Venice and Bohemia versus Austria, that could also help out a little bit. But Venice isn't. The problem is that these two are not part of the HRE. So if I do an internal war in the HRE, they won't come and aid me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And because I don't know if I will do it in the next episode. Because I'm so bad at deciding these things. I hope, despite the slow episodes, you did enjoy it. And, well, hopefully in the next episode we can obtain a little bit more power once again. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.